fais une fixette sur ma A6, A7, je fais le tour de France sur. Elle fait une fixette sur ma A6, A7, je fais le tour de France sur. Elle fait une fixette sur ma A6, A7, je fais le tour de France sur.
Girl, I've been patient, but we both know I hate waiting. You just gotta treat it like it's boring, baby. Drop a pin at your location. Straight to the head, you love. Feelings that mix up like a Maserati, like a Maserati. Hey. Oh man, hey, let's dance. Back it up, no hands. Shawty wanna slide at the crib. Tell Shawty slightly, lace 6 now. VVS diamonds for your rest. Tell Shawty slightly, lace 6 now. There's something about.
I have. Everyone, I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analysts. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Here we go. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
Last year, they made easy work of this club, sweeping the 2-game season series.
Sort of representative of how they each finished the season. One a playoff team, the other on the outside looking in. I think things may play out the same way this year, too.
And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist. And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Jordan with it. Picked up by Ross. Tries again. Pass to Jordan. They grab their own miss. Cunningham outside. Five on the clock. Here's Duren. It's stolen. It's Ross on the wing. Fires in the triple. Ross has got 5 points.
Well, at this point in his career, playmaking is Manu's strong point. Locates the open man there.
And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star. But for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
Here's Jokic. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Cunningham with the ball. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. They set the screen. Pass to Duren. The Pistons need to get one up quick. From deep, Jordan. Doesn't go for him. Denver in the lead. Jokic the screen. And the foul on Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. To the inside. Here's Ross.
Well, that's the height and the reach of Bagley coming together nicely on the defensive end.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And that one misses.
Jordan.
And guys, over the last several years, Denver's been top 10 in offensive rating. Now, they played a slower pace, but made the most of their possessions.
2 minutes.
Pass to Jordan. Intercepted. Here's Ginobili. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. And stolen by Bagley. Now Jordan. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Back to Paul. .114 left in the first quarter of the game. And Gordon with the big finish.
Great timing, but Aaron Gordon's going to make any lob look good.
Boy, this Denver team, great offensively over the last couple of seasons. How so?
Well, BA, they execute in the half courts. That's pretty simple. I mean, so difficult to do against NBA defenses. Now, normally they have multiple ball handlers on the floor, guys who can make quick decisions.
Pistons foul. Duren. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Pistons on D. 7-point differential. Back to Paul. To the middle. And Gordon with the big finish.
You combine that leaping ability and getting around the rim with some fluidity, that makes Aaron Gordon an excellent option in the pick and roll.
Now here's Jordan.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Take it away. Pass to Paul. Screen by Gordon. And stolen by Cunningham. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Nuggets on top, leading by 9.
The Pistons score.
Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Denver?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Gordon with a steal. Ross with it. Checked by Bagley. And he lobs it up. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. And Aaron Gordon, Grant, growing up in the heart of Silicon Valley, San Jose.
Yeah, Aaron, using that to his advantage, involved with some apps. And we've seen a lot of players getting into the tech world. Great to see guys like Gordon branching out into business.
Ginobili gets the bucket.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Bogdanovich, that's good. Bogdanovich has gotten his first basket of the night.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Nuggets. Landry Shamet.
So it's Denver now. Outside Paul. And another 3 for Denver.
Just think about the growth of what Chris Paul has done with that three-pointer. 28% from 3 as a rookie, and now a guy you can't leave.
Pass to Bagley. Goes up at the stripe, and he hits the jumper.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size, with that kind of touch, that is money.
Now here's Paul. He's got 5. And here's Brown. Gordon outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Shamet. Gordon. The putback is no good. And Detroit has possession. Down by 12. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, "I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, Allie. Thanks. Well, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, B.A., and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
Detroit calls timeout. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Ivy. Pass to Burks.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes. Denver foul. Manu Ginobili. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Diallo. Stewart with it. Wiseman with it. Jackson in his pocket. Now Diallo.
Jokic showing off the defensive work there. Outstanding at staying in the face of his man.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Denver. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. Shot clock at 5. Tries to snap the cold streak.
He's been off the mark since the start of the second quarter. Shots aren't dropping like they were earlier.
And the call will be against Hamidou Diallo. That's his first foul.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Jokic the screen. That one off the back iron and out.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
.30 seconds left in the second period. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Outside Burks. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Second team foul.
Here's Jokic. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Pass to Ginobili. Puts it up from 17. Off the left rim and out. With 1 on the clock. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Denver Nuggets going into the break up 12. Defense is setting the tone. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And here's Cunningham. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And Cade getting up that time. Cade Cunningham, one of those 6'6", 6'7" guards that's really skilled, so a tough matchup for most wings and really too big for most guards. That's where his advantage lies.
Jordan with it. Looking to get it going. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Brent, do you think we're going to see more guys with the skills of Cade at his height?
I do, BA. I think just the advanced training in the offseason and development of these guys. They're coming into the league with a much more refined skill set, and Cade Cunningham is certainly in that basket of players.
Now Paul. He's got 5. Pass to Ross. Sends it home from three-point land. Ross has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And Jokic, an elite passer for a guy at his position.
Jordan inside. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Outside Paul. It's Ross on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Think about some of the great young centers in this league, but when it comes to making everyone around him better, Jokic is the man.
If you could pick any center in the league to start a team with, Brent, is Jokic your guy?
Man, between him and Embiid, we're talking about 2 different styles here, BA, but I love the passing and I love the positive impact that Jokic makes on the entire 5 that are on the floor, including himself. So Jokic is the guy.
And he got the whistle. On the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And Gordon intense going in there on the drive, turning the defense's attempt to slow him down into a team foul.
At the line for 2.
And the second free throw is good. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from three. What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Pass to Jordan. Out to Gordon. Cans it from the wing. Gordon's got 9.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Cunningham outside. Puts up a 3. And it's Jordan with the rebound. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, BA. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
So it's Detroit now. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Pretty easy for Marvin to get up like that.
There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter.
And in Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, the Pistons taking arguably the 2 best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. .136 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Stewart. Wiseman with it. Back to Stewart. Now here's Burks. Called in by Brown. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And the call will be against Hamidou Diallo. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. 13 foul.
And stolen by Stewart. Pass to Wiseman. Out to the wing. Diallo outside. Now here's Burks. Just 5 to shoot. Screen by Wiseman. 4-3. And Burks gets it to go. Burks has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And that one falls for Jackson. And grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, BA. After dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
Pass to Diallo. Here's Ivey. Now Stewart. Collins defending. And finished off by Stewart.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivey finding the open man.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Well, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Outside Burks. Here's Ivey. Stolen by Ross. He's off on that one. And so it's Denver closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points.
The Pistons, 23.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Stranger things have happened. And here's Paul. Here's Jokic. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
They get the rebound. Pass to Jordan. Over Paul. Jordan misses. Paul with it. Jokic up top. Lets it fly. Tries the spin move. With the spin. And so he draws the foul. And into the line to shoot a pair.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Grant.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center, we've never really seen that before.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Detroit with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Looking to get back on track. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Bagley up top. Pass to Jordan. 5 to shoot. Here's Duren. Second shot opportunity. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Back to Paul. Down low. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
As good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Bagley sets a screen. A shot from the high post. That one's good for 2. And Denver has possession. Here's Jokic. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
There's Cunningham with a 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. And here's Denver. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. 3-pointer off the mark. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And the shot's good.
Bagley's ability to score here has a lot to do with the attribute of quickness.
A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. Cunningham outside. Outside Bogdanovic. The 3. Another shot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
And the NBA trying some new things. One of them is the Elam ending, playing to a target score. So far, it's used in the All-Star game. Maybe more?
Well, there's been talk, BA, about using it in the mid-season tournament if that ever becomes a thing in the NBA, and I think we're on the road to seeing that come to fruition. I actually would love it outside of the mid-season tournament and do it for some regular season games because that's another swath of games that become more entertaining and more interesting because you're introducing the target score ending.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
It's Ross on the wing. No good with the triple. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Jordan misses. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling. Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Nuggets.
Tonight they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Outside, Green. Here's Ginobili. Lets it go from deep. The Nuggets with another miss.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Here's Durham. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
It goes on Chris Paul.
And Duran doesn't fear the contact. In fact, he welcomes it when he's trying to score.
And he does get the second one. And that brings him with an 8. The ball's knocked loose. Now Jackson.